Good morning, everyone, and welcome to a brand new Tenerife travel day. We are off to Tenerife today. The sunshine, the blue skies are calling. And now, if you're new to the channel, me and Laura do live over in Tenerife, and we've just returned from a big trip to Orlando. So those Florida vlogs are on the channel if you want to check those out. But today, it's all about flying back to Tenerife, where thankfully we live full time. So excited to get back, excited to see the dog. We've got the bar over there, so we're going to get that all sorted. We've got to get the stuff back from the car rental business, get everything back from Lisa, who's been running it while we've been away. But we're going to take you along on our travel day. Should be good. We're flying from Liverpool this morning, 6:40 a.m, so it is an early call, this one. And we're flying with Jet2, so it's a Jet2 travel day across to Tenerife. We'll show you exactly what the flight is like, what's available on board, a bit of the duty free, give you all of those holiday feels for your trip across to Tenerife, and in particular, Los Cristianos, which is where we are based. So we'll be over there. We're going to continue the vlog, probably into the next day as well, show you a little bit of what's going on, what the weather's like. It's meant to be really hot and really sunny at the moment, with a heat wave on the way. So if you're on the way this summer, expect it to be hot, hot, hot. But for now, let's jump in the car, hit the road, get ourselves to Liverpool Airport, and catch our Jet2 flight across to Tenerife South. Who's excited? Because I am. I'm excited to get back and see exactly what's happening over in Tenerife just now. Oh, well, I can't wait to get out of this. It's raining. It's the typical British UK weather. Rain. I can't wait to get out of this. I'm back in some warmth.
Oh, no.
Well, I cannot wait to escape this weather at all. Right, in we go. Okay, so our flight with Jet2 then. We are travelling with just hand luggage, which means we can have our big wheelie 10 kilo cases, and a rucksack, or like a small, handbag carry-on as well. So we've got both of those. Wheelie case. Don't forget, they don't weigh the wheelie cases, so although they call them 10 kilo cases, we've got a lot more than 10 kilos in them. We've got about 15 kilos in each, so you can get plenty in there in these cases if you want to travel light and avoid suitcases checking in and all that. Oh, this is grim. Oh, this ain't TFS, is it? Oh boy. Get me in the blue skies and palm trees, I tell you. I cannot wait to smell that Tenerife heat. So yeah, just hand luggage today. No checking in the suitcase, which is nice. It saves a lot of time. So we're here about 1 hour 40 before the flight. I'll just quickly show you the check-in desk, because there is another flight to Tenerife this morning with EasyJet or Ryanair, I think. There's your Jet2 desk, nice and empty. And then there's your EasyJet, a little bit busier. We're gonna head straight up to security, which is nice. But yeah, Jet2, there's no queue anyway. Do love flying from Liverpool. Let's see what the other flights are this morning. There's quite a few of them. So we've got the Jet2 Tenerife South at 6:40, and there's a Ryanair at 6:05. Wow, that was an early one. I didn't go for that one. 6:05 Ryanair. Very early flight to Tenerife, but I suppose it gets you to the sunshine sooner, and we'll be getting there about 11:30, which means we can spend a bit of a day. So if you were starting your holiday, for us we're returning home, but if you were starting your holiday, the early flight's quite nice, because you get there and you've got the whole afternoon to look forward to, and the evening. Start your holiday earlier. Right, security time. So, Liverpool doesn't quite have those new scanners yet. There is the new 3D scanners in a lot of securities at the airports. Liverpool doesn't quite have it yet, so we do have to take our liquids out of our bags. Don't forget, it's still got to be under 100ml as well. But hopefully we will get one of those new scanners soon. But do check whichever airport you're flying from, whether they've got those new scanners or not, because if they have, you don't have to really take anything out of your bags, which is nice. We've got a few little 10ml bottles in the clear plastic bag that we'll have to take out. Also, don't forget, if you are travelling just hand luggage, you want to save some money, forget the suitcase. Shouldn't need a suitcase, get it all in your hand luggage, save a bit of money. You can do the Boots online order, the click and collect, and you click and collect here in the airport. So we've just done that with Manchester. We did a nice little order, sun cream and everything, 3 days before. Got to do it 3 days in advance. And then got to Manchester Airport, went to the Boots in Terminal 2, airside, and picked it up. So that's something you can do here in Liverpool as well. Click and collect with your Boots products, sun cream, shampoo, conditioner, everything, and that's after security. So it saves bringing it in your suitcase. Right, so it's now 5:20 and we're through. It was going quite smoothly. It's busy in there, but they pulled my bag aside, and then by the time she got round to pulling me over and checking the bag and seeing why it had been pulled, they couldn't tell me why it had been pulled because it had been timed out. So then it went through the scanner again and just came out the other end. Random, totally random. So it set off the scanner, but then timed out, so she couldn't check what the problem was. Then it went through the scanner again and came out fine. But there we go, we're through, we're done. Just gonna check out some little sweets. You've got to get your travel day sweets and stuff, haven't you?
Buy a bag of poppadoms.
Poppadoms, I do like the poppadoms. I'm looking forward to a nice tandoori hot curry. I've had a curry for a couple of weeks. I love a good Indian in Tenerife. Tandoori hut's our favourite. We'll definitely be having one of them, probably even today. That's our favourite thing to eat on travel day to Tenerife. Straight in for an Indian. Which brings me to a question. Let me know in the comments what you do straight first meal, first night of your holiday in Tenerife. Where'd you go? Apart from our bar, Buddy's Bar, of course. Get yourself down there for a little nice cocktail in Los Cris. Right. Is there any last minute things we really want for the plane? Ooh, football frenzy. I might get some of them. Ooh, they're different. Never seen them before. We get some football frenzies. Anything else? Randoms. I got a nice bag of round cheese randoms in Asda yesterday that are just the ice creams. Awesome, they are really nice. And I've also bought some of these new Skittles with juice in the middle of them to try. Ooh, get your flumps, Laura. Put your flumping around. Right, drinks. We always buy some nice drinks for the plane. So what have they got in here? Drinks wise, I normally like to have like a vitamin reload. Try and stay hydrated on the plane, so you feel good when you arrive. Yeah, try and avoid energy cans and stuff and alcohol if you can, so you're nice and hydrated. I think it's further down, our little hydration drinks that we like. Vitamin Elevate, etc. are the ones that I quite like. Yeah, these ones here, Reload, Enhance. I'm going to get a Reload. What are you getting, Laura?
I will get Body Fuel.
Body Fuel, eh? It's not like you. Something a bit. Have you had one before?
No, never.
Oh, okay. Let's go for one of these Reloads. They're 3 for 2, so we'll end up getting 3 drinks here. So I'll get one of them. Multivits. I just recommend anything like this is great for staying hydrated on the plane.
Bits of water.
There you go. Get one of them. We'll get a Reload. And what else should we get? Wow Hydrate Tropical.
Yeah, so both of these, as you can see, I've got a lot of added vitamins in them, which is really good.
For flying, everything is good.
Yeah.
I'm also going to nab one of these, a new Aero Choco Hazelnut. These sound nice. I like a Kinder Bueno, so that's hazelnutty. I like an Aero. And this is 2 for €5, £5, so I'm probably going to get another different Aero as well, I think. We get 2 bars of Aero. Well, we're all stocked up. Got drinks for the plane. 2 drinks each. Got some chocolate. Might buy a little toastie on the plane as well. I'll be showing you the full menu on Jet2. If for your snacks and stuff for now, though.
It's really good.
It is good food, isn't it?
Chicken tikka masala, I might get that.
Little chicken tikka masala at 6 a.m.
I'm not bothered.
You can tell we're desperate for a curry, can't you? So gate information for us is on at 5:55. So we've got about half an hour to go and enjoy a little coffee, I think. Starbucks time, get ourselves caffeinated, caramelised. There's your boots, so that's where you could do your mobile, you could do your click and collect, I should say. So you'd go in there, do your click and collect, grab your gear. For your holiday, I highly recommend, always point this out, the Boots Sultan, really good sun cream for Tenerife. Really good value as well, 5-star UVA, UVB, which is higher than the likes of Pisbuin. So the Boots Sultan, very, very good, recommend that. And usually good deal, big bottle, $4.95, can't go wrong with that. So you could do a little click and collect or just grab it while you're in there like that. Now we're going to go through duty free. I'll pick up on any deals, but I know most people now do say that duty free is not cheap anymore.
Oh.
A lot of people are saying it's not even cheap to buy in duty free anymore, so let me know if you still do. Loads of people are just sort of avoiding it these days, especially for alcohol. If you go into the Canaries or Tenerife, yeah, wait till you get there, because you're going to get most of this stuff cheaper, unless it's something very bespoke. All of this is cheaper in Tenerife for sure. So you've got 2 bottles of AU for £49.30. What would they do? About the same in Tenerife, maybe?
Yeah, but not in England.
Yeah.
Depends.
Here's your Jägermeister, 17 quid, but we like this because it comes with those 3 nice shot glasses. They're nice then, from the freezer. Always best to have your Jäger out the freezer, ice cold. So this is the bargain wall. This is 40% off. This is where all the bargains are for the aftershave. So you can get 40% off a lot of this. 46 quid for the Armani. I do like that one, that's my favourite. That's on this wall anyway. I do have that at home, it's nice that. Brittany Fantasy. So this is where all your sorts of bargains are supposedly. 20 quid for a bottle of blue jeans. Our staple of British travel. The travel exclusive Toblerone. 2 for £11.50. It's not bad, is it? Good deal that for a big Toblerone. So if you travel from Manchester, we love Terminal 2, San Carlo. And this is like the equivalent of San Carlo here in Liverpool Airport. Smoked salmon and free-range eggs. There's all kinds of nice breakfast items in there. It looks nice. Fancy a coffee in there, Laura, for a change, or you want your Starbs?
Oh, then you just want to get a coffee.
I think we should try Sable Co Bar Kitchen.
Okay, let's
give it a go, because it's absolutely gorgeous. Fairly newly opened this. And it does look really nice. Let's give it a try. We always have a Starbs.
What was here before?
Well, it was Burger King, wasn't it? Yeah. So Burger King's moved downstairs now. Let's give this a try. We've not got too long, but we've got time certainly for a little cup of coffee. So we're just waiting to be seated. This is the bit that stresses me out with like the proper dining restaurants, is the time. I'm always stressing over the time and what time the flight is and how long we've got. So I'm getting stressed out now because I'm like, we've got about half an hour till the gate's called. It stresses me out. We've got loads of time, but it stresses me out. Love the chairs, love them. Laura's loving the tiles. Big upgrade this. Here we go, we're in. This is lovely. This is very nice. This is very San Carlo vibes. Let's see what we've got on the menu. Different wines and bubbles. We don't need that. This is the drinks menu, is it? Is it? Cocktails, beers. How much is a pint in here? Heineken. 7 quid for a pint. Wow. Good job. We've still got €2.50 pints. Including in ours, still $2.50 a pint. Ooh, in Tenerife in most places. So this is the breakfast menu here then. Here we go, here's the food. Hot breakfast, £8.50. Again, in Tenerife, most of them are still $3.50. €3.50 for a nice brekkie in Tenerife in most places. This makes everything look an absolute bargain in Tenerife, including when you get picked up and dropped off in Tenerife. At least it's not 5 quid. Lighter bites. I might just get a sour. Do they do like a nice bacon toastie maybe?
do,
Make
yeah.
breakfast extra special. You can add champagne for 14 quid. You've got coffees there, hot chocolates, cappuccinos, lattes, juices. It's all going on, eggs royale. I wonder if they'll do me just a bacon on toast. I'm sure they will. Anything on the back. There we go. You've got a couple of different locations here if you want to give one of these a try. They've got one in Manchester. If you want to give one of these restaurants a little try. Right, let's see if they'll do just a bacon toastie and a coffee. Now here's another little menu here. Summer favourites, brunch and lunch. Different sparkling starts, smoked salmon, iced coffee. I can't do iced coffee. You know, coffee's got to be hot. The coffee has 100% got to be hot. Recommended tipples, luxury seafood mac and cheese, chicken shawarma. Hope I'm saying that right.
Shawarma, yeah.
Well, let's hope we can get served soon, because otherwise we're going to have to ditch it and go for a Starbucks in a minute, because I'm worried about the time.
I know.
I'm worried about the time.
In the airport, times can't have the essence in here.
I know.
This isn't a
You've
place
got to be
to
quick,
be chilled
yeah.
with serving people.
That's what I like. In the one in Manchester, it does tell you on the screen exactly how long it's taking to serve the food. Yeah.
Yes.
Ah, now, we did miss this. So if you do want to order, you can scan the QR code and order there. So you can do it that way. I like the way you get your proper cubes of sugar. Feels nice in here. I do like it.
Feels lovely. I love how big the bar is.
It's a big upgrade for Liverpool Airport. This does feel nice and swanky. So we've got coffee on the way. Laura's gone for a vanilla latte. I've gone for a regular latte. And I've got my bacon toast on the way as well, which I'm excited for. There's plenty of people in here drinking the old Bellinis and champagne. Starting to celebrate the holiday early.
Oh, yeah, but that's immense.
Could you have a champagne now at 6 in the morning?
Yeah.
I suppose if you're going on holiday and you're off to Tenerife in the sunshine, maybe.
I can eat anything or drink anything when I get up.
For us, we're back to work, so Laura runs the bar, Buddy's Bar in Los Cristianos. That's back open in a couple of days, so we've got plenty to do with that.
Straight down there once we get back.
And then I've got the car rental, so got to get plenty of cars sorted.
Yeah.
I'm straight to work today, basically. Airport runs tonight and stuff with the cars. So if you do want a car, sonasti.com. We'll be picking one of them up at the airport.
Yeah.
They're waiting for us. You can pick them up at the airport. You can have it delivered to your hotel, or you can have 1 day, 2 days, a week, 2 weeks, a month. But yeah, that's what we do over in Tenerife. Busy businesses
busy,
to run.
yeah.
Keeps us very busy indeed. So we've just enjoyed a nice little break. And this is our last little bit of a break now. As soon as we land, we're right back to it.
Yeah,
My phone goes back on and the phone calls come in.
Yeah.
Well, could now be starting to regret our choice, because we're now 10 minutes from the gate announcement and a coffee hasn't even turned up yet.
It's not even busy.
They forgot the lady's coffee next to us, and we've no sign of our coffees yet, never mind the toasty. The gate opens in 10 minutes and I'm stressed. I am stressed, man.
Insane, not even busy.
No.
What are we going to do to get busy?
I think in 5 more minutes we're going to just walk out, I think.
Yeah.
We've not had anything, so we don't owe them anything. It's, yeah. Make sure you have plenty of time.
So,
Plenty of time. I mean, we did push it a bit, but
no, but
still, we should have coffees now.
Yeah,
And a
San
toastie
Carlos
takes 5 minutes.
Yeah, we would have had by now.
If it was rammed, you know, then I'd understand, but...
If it was rammed, you wouldn't have come in, would we?
And again, I'm quite chilling on the Wi-Fi now, so don't worry, is it too much? Oh, here's my toastie. Perfect, thank you very much. Okay, not really a toastie, but we'll go with it. It's a bit of bread with some butter slabbed in the middle. How random is that? It's the most random toastie I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, bread looks lovely though.
Very random.
How is it?
Well, San Carlo it ain't. It's alright. Bit random with all the butter everywhere. Bacon could do with being a little bit more well done. It'll do the job. The coffee's arrived in the end. Laura's vanilla came on the side, which is quite nice. You get to add as much as you want.
Yeah, so I added it all.
How are you finding the coffee? I've not tried it yet.
Cold.
Maybe we should have done Starbucks.
Yeah, but we've tried it.
I'm eating as quick as we can because the gate's been cold already.
Has it? Oh my god, that's so scary, isn't it? Now, if they want to get people in here, they need to be doing what San Carlo do, get the food out within like a certain amount of time, get on it with serving you. do it like that.
The toastie's not particularly hot either, but it's doing the job.
Yeah.
But we'll see how much this comes to, because it won't be cheap.
Which would be frustrating. Which would be very frustrating.
Right.
So we'll see.
I'm going to quickly go on and we're going to get to the gate.
Yeah.
Right, at this point, I'm just going to quickly down this. It's not the nicest coffee in the world. It's doing the job. It's doing the job. We're going to quickly get the bill and start running to the gate. I'm stressed. Okay, so here's the bill. £18.56 for 2 coffees and a toastie. And there's also a 12.5% service charge. Didn't realise we were back in America. So that's a mandatory tip they've added on there. £18.56, that is crazy. And the service charge, mandatory tip, not so sure on that. We're all done, we're paid, and I took my quid back, but they can have the rest. And on top of the mandatory tip, the coffee is staying, and we're off. Right, we're going down in the lift, try and save a bit of time. Stressful this. Make sure you have plenty of time, but let me know your thoughts on that. A mandatory tip, 18 quid for barely a toastie, and coffees, would you call them, supposedly? Right, got to be quick here. Right, so that's Starbucks there. I think that's probably the easier option next time for us anyway. Give it a try, but don't know about the mandatory tip thing and all that. It's the first time I've seen that in the UK for just a toastie and a coffee. Seemed a bit extreme. 18 quid. I'm gonna struggle to get over that. Get me to the value in Tenerife. Tell you what, toastie and 2 coffees would be like €5 in Tenerife. Right, gate 3 we're going to. Right, we've made it to the gate, but I think they've made a gate change because now it says Faro, so now I'm even more stressed. I've just asked and they assure me this one is Tenerife. Oh man, how to stress yourself out.
I know.
Right, looks like we're off to Faro then, YOLO. The screen's changed to Tenerife South. Chaotic this, then it's like use both lanes, chaotic. Right, what were you saying?
We've got some very good news. I've got a TripAdvisor award. So Buddies is amongst the top 10 of things to do worldwide. So this is in Europe, this isn't Tenerife, this is worldwide.
Share your win. Here we are, look, Buddies Los Cristianos. Download your certificate, yeah, give it a click.
It might not download because
you got
the
no
Wi-Fi. But
that's good though, isn't it?
I've got it.
Look at that. So yeah, if you want to come down for a little cocktail,
we're in top
Buddies in Los Cristianos, just bang this in Google. We'll bring you straight there. And come and enjoy a cocktail with us. Laura prides herself on our cocktails. We've got our TikTok famous frozen strawberry daiquiri.
Yeah.
You excited to get back making cocktails again?
I am. I like the job. I do like the job. I enjoy it. I'm excited to get back making cocktails. I've got some job interviews today as well, so hopefully we'll be able to open 7 days a week soon.
That'd be nice.
That'd be really nice. I'd really like that.
7 days a week, you can all pop in anytime.
Yeah, so we'll see.
Oh, here's something really handy to know. If you do have anyone with sensory issues or anything like that, you've got a whole sensory space room in there with everything going on, which is fantastic. Right, we're boarding, we're on. Okay, so we're out onto a bus here. I'll explain why in a minute, but we're on the bus. It's raining, grim. Right, onto the bus. Oh. Right. We're on a bus to the plane. Horrible weather out there. Awful. So they've stuck us on a bus because of the weather. Yeah. So it's actually that's why the gate changed. It's actually a positive change. So just been speaking to a lovely subscriber who works for the airport and Jet2. He's put me at ease a little bit now, a bit less stressed now. I was getting a bit stressed there, but yeah, he's explaining the gate changes so we don't have to walk in the cold, horrible wet weather, which is nice. So fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, panic over.
I know.
Oh, I paid 18 odd quid for that pleasure of stress.
I'm gonna get we'll be going to that place.
No, it wasn't. Starbucks, I think, for the win.
I bet that one's full of nothing.
Okay, here we go. I wish you were flying on the little private jet instead. It is horrible out here. Get me to the Tenerife sunshine. Bring it on. Oh, blooming heck. That is grim. Absolutely grim. The British summer. Wow. Right, what have we got on the menu then, Laura?
Let's have a look. Jet2 does a good we've got menu bhaji wrap. That'd be nice.
Menu bhaji's. Bacon roll. I think that'll be the one I've just had.
Definitely
Might get one of them.
Yeah. Then you've got various, so you've got chicken bacon roll, tuna, crunch roll,
ham and cheese toasties. They do little meal deals as well with a lot of it. You can add your Pringles on for £1 and stuff.
Yeah. Then we've got these pizza. First they look amazing.
You like the look of them, don't you?
Yeah.
Here's your sort of meal deals going on.
So that's what I'll be having.
Chicken tikka, if they've got it left. Now we are sat right at the back of the plane, so usually when they get back here there isn't much stock left. However, we are the first flight of the day, so they should be pretty well stocked.
Yeah.
Which is good.
And then we've got Yorkshire tea for your hot drink.
Any hot drink and a sweet, £4. Not a bad deal, is it?
No, not bad at all. And there's all the alcohol you can have.
Not compared to what we've just paid, it's not. I'll tell you what, it doesn't half make Tenerife show Tenerife's amazing value with the food and drink and everything. If you're wondering about going self-catering,
definitely,
it's certainly an option. Any good deals in here, Laura? The duty free?
There's only one or two little nice bits in duty free, so we'll have a look.
Any particular bargains?
Don't give them any particular bargains, all we've got. We've got all these different perfumes.
Are they a particular bargain now?
I can't see a price on them. Oh, there you go.
Now normally they come over the tannoy and they do give you an extra discount on top of all of this. So normally you get a bit of an announcement that like today it's 20% off all fragrances over £20 or something like that. So listen out for it. If you're going to buy any of this, listen out for the announcement on the tannoy because they often announce a bit of a sale.
Yeah, which would be good.
Right, what else have we got other than aftershaves? Perfumes, beauty products.
Hello and welcome on board this Jet2.com and Jet2 Holidays flight.
It's nearly time for takeoff, so please find your seat as quickly as you can and get comfy.
Make sure the aisle and exit areas are nice and clear, and if you've got any glass bottles, these need to go under the seat in front of you.
If you need a hand, we'll be happy to help. Have a lovely flight.
Nothing too much going on. There's a lot of beauty products. If you skip the beauty products, let's see what else we've got going on. Alcohol-wise, bits of jewellery, but let's have a look at the alcohol. See if there's any good deals on the sunglasses. It's all the usual, isn't it? They all sell the same stuff. Bailey's Colada, £18 for a bottle. Smirnoff vodka, £18. Now that was, yeah, because it was two for £20 in the airport for the litre of Smirnoff. Bacardi, £18. So it was £9 cheaper in the airport then. 3 for £46.
So that's £21, which is a good price for that.
Yeah, it's not bad for the AU.
No.
Providing it's the big bottle. We serve that in the bar as well. Dead Man's Fingers, we've served that.
Yeah.
Got all of these in the bar. I thought we had some Dead Man's Fingers, did we not?
No one's really ever asked
Okay,
for
we've got all the others though. Tanqueray,
yeah.
all of these.
Yeah, we do. Still all that. That's it.
There you go, that's it then. Right, we'll see if our flight is full. I think it will be. Plenty of people still arriving on the bus. Well, that weather is grim out there.
Down towards the south coast of Ireland. After that, out into the Atlantic, we just carry on south off the coast of France and Portugal, down towards the Canaries. Flight time should be about 4 hours 25 minutes. Forecast for smooth flight conditions. Should be a lovely warm day for us when we arrive to Tenerife later.
So I just got myself a nice bacon roll, a cup of tea, some Pringles, and in total this came to £20. So still all of this is way cheaper. Starbucks hot chocolate. Looks nice that as well, looks nice. So some nice bacon in there. So I've just noticed it's getting a little bit hot with the sun coming in. This chocolate, by the way, absolutely gorgeous. Very, very nice indeed. I recommend that hazelnut era. So this was melting, getting really hot. Went to close my blind, and there isn't one. No one has got any window blinds. What is that all about? Then, which is gluten free. So we've got a chicken tikka curry, a bacon roll, a cup of tea, a hot chocolate and a Pringles, all for less than that. 2 little coffees and a bacon toastie in the airport. And it was lovely as well. I woofed mine, that smells amazing. That's probably really good. I had to wait about 15 minutes for it while they cook it. It does smell very nice. Get a few little poppadoms with it. It does smell good. I'm absolutely baking here, baking away. My phone is overheating because I'm sitting here and it's on. Yeah, really don't understand that. No window blinds. Look at that. Looks good, that, Laura.
So I want you all to grab that Sky Shop magazine in the seat pocket in front of you and have a look. We have fragrances for both men and women from brands such as Marc Jacobs, John Paul Gaultier and Patrick Whitman. This includes the 20% offer. So for example, Lady Brilliant, instead of being £59 like you see in the book, it'll be £47.20 today.
So very, very strange. We're en route for Tenerife now. We just took a massive swing to go over Gomera. Very odd. Never done that. We're banking round to the left and all of a sudden sharp right. Now across Gomera. Very odd. So we're now actually flying away from Tenerife. Strange. There's that magic feeling when the heat hits you and the Tenerife smell hits you as well. Oh, nice. I am so glad to be off that plane. My word. What a gorgeous morning here in Tenerife. Very clear, but a very strange flight. Very strange flight. Oh, it's good to be off that plane. Good to be off that plane, I tell you. Gorgeous weather here though. You feel that heat, you tell that, smell that Tenerife smell.
Yeah.
Feel that Tenerife smell going on, that dusty, dry. When I say Tenerife smell, it's a nice smell, isn't it? It's a proper...
Lovely smell, yeah.
Oh, it's good to be back. But I'll talk to you all about that flight in a minute, but oh, I'm glad to be off that thing. Oh my word. That's the worst flight I've had in a long time. But for like different reasons, it was like, it was just weird. I'll talk to you in a minute about it. Right. Bus to Passport, through Passport, and out into the sunshine and away from the airport. We're going to pick up the rental car. We've got a Sanasti rental car waiting for us in the car park.
Yeah.
So we'll show you that. I'll point out a few different things here at the airport that might help you along the way. Okay, we did well off the bus there. We're going to be first into the arrivals hall, so first through Passport. So that's going to save a bit of time on that bus. Right, okay, so just as you come through your passport control, this is where you've got all your conveyor belts for the luggage. We haven't got any to collect today, so we can go straight to the salida. We're going to head straight up. We're going to skip any rental car queues because we don't have to queue at any desks here because we're picking up one of mine. So with Sanasti, the car is just waiting for you in the car park. No queues, no desks, no hard sales. No paperwork to fill out, it's all done in advance. So we're going to walk straight out to the car, which is in the car park here, and get straight off, which is exactly how you would be doing it as well as a client of ours. You'll have the car details, what car you're looking for, the colour, the reg, where it's parked. You're going to walk straight out the doors to your car, key is in a hidden place, and away you go. No queuing up at desks to fill in forms to then be demanded a 1,000, €2,000 deposit, nothing like that. So definitely check us out, sanasti.com. We're picking up one of our Volkswagen Tigos today, which has just been returned by a client, so it works well for us. And then we'll discuss that flight. Boy oh boy, that flight. Let's see what the taxi queue is like as well. A lot of people do like to jump straight in a taxi when they arrive, which is looking no queue at all today. Looks quite steady out there. Plenty of taxis, no queues. Good stuff. Right, okay, considering how busy it is, that was quite painless really. It was about 10 or 15 minutes to get through. We'll walk straight to the public car park. Oh, look at the blue skies. Nice, there's all your transfer buses. If you're getting like a Jet2 transfer or anything, just look for the red uniform and the staff when you arrive here. Oh, it's good to be back. Good to be back. Got that Tenerife smell going, Laura?
Oh, it's lovely seeing the palm trees rustling in the wind.
Yeah, gorgeous morning. Gorgeous morning. So it's now 12 o'clock. So we took off at 7, through and done and out the airport by 12, which is not bad at all. Don't forget as well, I mention this on every travel day video, if you want to save some money, you're going to Los Cristianos, Las Americas, Costa Rica, those popular tourist resorts. If you're going to get a taxi to those, you're looking about 25 to 35 euros. If you want to save some money, you can jump on the Airport Express bus, which is just here. It's a public bus, the green one, number 40. It's actually in the stand just there. And that'll take you to Los Cristianos, Las Americas and Adeki for about 3 to 4 euros, depending which stop you're getting off at. I often use it to Los Cristianos and it costs me €3.40. So you save a fortune. That's the proper public bus there, the green one. You can tap your card when you get on. You can pay with cash. And you can also buy the travel cards if you're going to use the bus a lot while you're here. You can buy the reusable travel cards here. You can get a 7-day travel card for €50, or you can get a 1-day travel card for €10. So there you go. You can buy those here. And that's the airport express bus. The number 40, you can do the same in reverse as well. You can get that from those resorts back to here, €3.40. So you can get to Los Cristianos and back instead of paying 50 to 60 euros in a taxi. You can do it for €6. So you can save quite a lot of money, and it's every 20 minutes to half an hour, that bus, very frequent. There's the Jet2 staff, so if you just landed, you go and speak to them, find out what bus you're on. But for us, we're just going to cross the road into this car park here and jump in our rental car, dead easy. Cross the crossing and in. We do keep it very hassle-free. The company itself has been going in Los Cristianos for over 35 years here in Tenerife, so been going a very long time. And yeah, all of our cars just waiting in here for the clients. Okay, so car all picked up. They're waiting for us, just dropped off by a client. But yeah, it's dead easy. Literally walk out to the car park. There it is. And you have to pay the ticket, which is normally just a couple of euros. Drop it as close to arrival as possible, and away you go. So we're now off to Los Cristianos, to the office. I've got to get back to the office, have a little bit of a meeting and get my phone back and my SIM card back, and have a bit of a touch bases with Lisa, who manages it while I'm away, because as I said, she's off to Madrid tomorrow, or tonight basically. So while I'm doing that, Laura's going to jump in another car, and a car that just Laura uses, and go and grab the dog. So whoa. Yeah, so Laura's going to go and pick up Rio. I'm going to do a little bit of work, and then we'll catch up with you back at the apartment. We'll have a little bit of a chill, unpack, get everything sorted, and then I think later on, before work really hits tomorrow, we'll have a last little meal out, and I think it's definitely got to be a curry. I think we're probably going to be going for a little tandoori hut. Yeah. Craving a curry really bad. It's been 2 weeks, and that is one of our favourite restaurants in Tenerife. So I'll probably message Harry, see if we can get a little table for 2 later on. You can come with us for a curry. And many of you who already watched the channel will have already seen us in Tandoori Hut. Loads of great Indians in Tenerife, but Tandoori Hut is just our personal favourite. Loads of great restaurants here. So moving on to the flight. That is the worst flight I've had for a while. Now, in terms of it being on time, pretty much okay, on time, fine. Staff were lovely, absolutely brilliant. The service was brilliant. The food that came was brilliant. That baguette, all of that was all spot on. Captain was nice on the tannoy. But the plane was an absolute banger. Absolute ancient thing. And I started getting really hot once we took off and the sun's coming in through that window, which is like a magnifying glass. Started getting really hot, and I'm like, right, I'll put the window blind down. I'll just start to edit. No window blind. I'm like, oh, I can't believe I've got the row with no window blind. I look along, every single window doesn't have a window blind. So no window blind for the whole flight, and I had the sun through my window for the full 4.5 hours. And you're going, oh, it's only a bit of sun. It was baking. I was absolutely dripping. I had the blower on me. That didn't really make any difference. The phone kept overheating because I'm trying to edit, and the sun is like right on the phone screen. So every like 10 minutes, I had to like put it under the tray table to let it cool down. And people go on about the Ryanair planes and the EasyJet planes, and Jet2 have the comfiest seats. It had about 1 millimetre of padding on it, so my bum was numb after 10 minutes. And at least on the Ryanair and the EasyJets, you get a sun blind. Couldn't believe it. So I got up, and I'm like dripping with sweat. Went to the loo. And then I said to the air hostess at the back, I said, can I ask you a little question? She was like, yeah, no problem. I said, why has this plane got no window blinds? And they both sort of looked at each other, and then she's like, well, you'd have to put them up anyway. You have to put them up anyway. I'm like, for the whole flight. I said, the whole flight? I've had the sun beaming in. Oh, it's just the age of the plane. Look at what we have to work with. And she'd show me all the old system for like the kettle and stuff and the hot water. She said, it's just the type of aircraft. I said, I do these flights like every 3 months and I've never had a plane that's never had a window blind. So then she goes, oh, well, yeah, you could use your safety card. So I'm like, really? You want me to jam a safety card in the window? So I was nice with them. We were like chatting away and she was like, it's just the age of the aircraft and it's not great, is it? Blah, blah, blah. So I was nice with them. I was just out of interest. I'm like, so it's a particular reason? She was like, I think it was all just down to save money when they got the aircraft, not getting window blinds. So then I went back to the seat. I thought, right, I'll test out this whole put your safety card in. It didn't work. It flopped out every time and the sun still beamed through it anyway. So yeah, people go on about these other planes. I think those silver Jet2s, boy oh boy, do they need to get some new planes. They are, I think they've got some on order, but they are desperate, they are. So it was just hot and then started feeling a bit ill. Then we did a weird loop around, like we got to Tenerife. I'm getting all my nice shots. Next minute, huge sharp turn to the right, and we did this massive like 1.5 loops around La Gomera. So the plane's like this, and I'm getting hotter and hotter, feeling ill. Laura's just like passed out next to me. I don't know what you were up to. You were passed out. But yeah, just a really strange flight. It was like really good service, great food, lovely staff. But the plane let it down.
Yeah.
It was, yeah, they're just desperate for some new planes. Desperate. And then, yeah, the landing was a bit strange. I did zoom in. We came right over Masca, which is obviously where many of you will have seen Jay Slater went missing. And when you fly over it, again, puts it into huge perspective. The landscape, how big it is, vast it is. So we flew over that twice in the end. We got really good views of Masca. Buena Vista del Norte as well. But yeah, just the plane let it down. But people say to me, oh, the Jet2 planes are way better than the Ryanairs and the EasyJets. They're all the same. You get about that much padding on your seat, the same toasties. I mean, at least with the other two, you get a window blind. Couldn't believe that. So yeah, let me know if you've ever had a plane without a window blind or a Jet2 without a window blind. And I wouldn't have minded it, but it was the one flight where it was beaming with sun for 4.5 hours. Yeah. And the sun was like to the left of us the whole way. So, and I'm having a bit of a rant because it was 170 odd quid, that plane ticket. 170 quid or something we paid. The only big benefit with Jet2 is obviously they don't do all the charging you for speedy boarding to get your hand luggage on and all that. It's just like get on with your luggage. You can have the wheelie case and the extra handbag. So that's the good benefit with Jet2. So a lot of the times when I was looking on Skyscanner, Ryanair and EasyJet were coming up cheaper. But by the time you added the hand luggage on, Jet2 was working out cheaper because they don't charge for the hand luggage. So always do that. Always make sure you price the two. But yeah, the plane, boy oh boy. I mean, it sounds a bit spoiled, but the sun all the way,
a lot of people would say the exact same thing. It was not pleasurable, and then the blower wasn't particularly cold. I asked them to turn the heat down at one point. That didn't happen. Well, not heat. I asked them to make the blower a bit colder. That didn't happen. And then, yeah, the main thing is that, like, the phone, if I had a tablet, that would have been overheating. I wouldn't have been able to watch anything. I had the sun glare the whole time. Yeah, I was on fire. But if you're on the right of the plane, you were fine. On the left where I was, window seat. Not great.
And anyone will know, those windows, as I said, they're like magnifying glasses. I felt like I was in a greenhouse.
Yeah.
Dripping. So there you go, rant over. But yeah, a bit of a strange flight. But to me, they're all the same. They're just one of these buses, but in the sky. That's it. They all have the same size, comfort of the seats and all that.
Yeah. All exact same.
Now, if you just spin it round, you can see on the right here, this is the progress they're making on the extra lane on the TF1 motorway. So they are cracking on with that. They are building an extra lane. I don't think it's going to be, it'll run the whole way, but it's going to run for a lot of the way. There'll be that extra lane going on. So yeah, there you go. There's your catch up. Passport control, the usual, and a few flights in at once. It was all backed up, but what was funny was there was an Irish flight had landed before us, and the queue for the Irish EU passport control was longer than the UK non-EU passport control queue. So
because we were at the very front of the people getting on.
Yes.
The line, we just got right to the very front, basically, didn't we?
Yeah, which is really useful. I highly recommend when you get on those buses to go to the terminal, try and get by one of those middle doors. It's usually the door on the right, but try and be near one of the doors. It's a bit of a gamble as to which door you'll be getting out of. But yeah, try and be near a door and be ready to get off, because the quicker you're off the bus and in that passport, the quicker you're out.
Yeah.
Especially if you're travelling with hand luggage like us. Right, so we're nearly at Los Cristianos. That rant took a whole near airport run.
It did.
So we'll catch up with you in a little bit with a progress update on what we're up to. And it's currently, just so you know, as exactly what I said on the video, 27 degrees it says on my screen here. So
We like,
not too hot, any hotter than 27, it gets a bit unbearable, doesn't it?
yeah, it starts to get like sticky then, doesn't it?
Yeah, you start to get to like that point where you just want to stay in. But there we go, right. We'll continue to stride on the rest of today. Okay everyone, so I am now here in the office. I've just had my little bit of a meeting and a catch up and everything with everything that's gone on while I've been away. A bit of a list of things to run through with. It's always like a snag list on the cars and things like that. Nothing major. A few little bits and bobs to be done. And then obviously Lisa's off now for a week, so she was just filling me in. Lovely subscriber did drop off some sweets for me while I was away. Thank you very much. Some nice sweeties there. I shall be enjoying those. Some nice Haribos. And yeah, all ran smoothly while I was away, which was fantastic. All good, nice and busy as well. Loads of subscribers came in. We have a whole mix of different clients from different nationalities all over. So yeah, it's just a big catch up. I'm now going to head off back home for a little bit. See how we're getting on. I think Laura's been unpacking a bit. There's quite a bit of washing and stuff to do still. Bits and bobs. I believe she's got the dog as well, so we'll say hello to the dog. Looking forward to seeing the dog. You always miss your pet while you're away, don't you? So I look forward to seeing Rio, giving him a bit of a fuss and a cuddle and that. And then we'll see what happens the rest of the day. I might do a live stream later on. I've got a clear afternoon now, so I might do a little live stream. Going to continue filming this vlog. Definitely going to go out for a curry, so you'll be coming with us on that. Don't know whether to squeeze in a live stream or not. I see the good weather and stuff, and I get the itch. I get the itch to go and do one, because I do love doing them. I love the interaction and everything. These vlogs are great, but I quite like the interaction of the live streams, so might do one of those. We'll see how we go. But for now, let's pop back home, see what's happening there, and we'll just continue on, see what happens. Well, good evening, everyone. You now join me a few hours later. I've just done a nice little live stream from Las Americas all the way down into Los Cristianos. And we're now heading to Tandoori Hut. I've booked in for 7, meeting Laura there. So we're going to enjoy a nice Indian now in our favourite Tandoori Hut in Los Cristianos. Nice sea views. Oh, I'm so looking forward to this. I do miss my Indian food. They're not huge on it in America, the Chinese, Indian, spice stuff. They're not massive on it, so I really do miss it and I really do crave it. When I get back after a couple of weeks of not having it, I normally have like 1 or 2 Indians a week, I will admit. So I do love my curries and spicy, saucy dishes. But yeah, I've got to say, in general, Tenerife, walking around here, the car rental is quite busy with the cars. So I was expecting it to be a lot busier than it is. On the promenade here is actually, I would go as far as to say, quite quiet. So I think if you're looking at coming over on a last minute deal, there could be some options out there. I've just said this on the live stream. You might find some good last minute deals, flights, accommodation, because it is pretty quiet on the streets. And it's been like that all day. So I think in general, a little bit quieter here in Tenerife at the moment. Also just mentioned as well, not to get too sucked in by all the crazy media hype and, you know, some of the stories coming out and this underworld stuff, and you've got to take it with a big pinch of salt. And we've got no more crime here than you would have in any city across Europe. So do take it with a pinch of salt. And you can certainly come over and have a good, fun, safe time. So don't be too sucked in by all of that in the media. I've been here for 10 years and I've never encountered anything deep or anything. The general pickpockets and stuff, which again are across Europe everywhere, so come over, have a great time, enjoy the sunshine. The beaches await, Siam Park awaits, all these great bars and restaurants await. So get yourself over here. But for now, we're heading into Tandoori Hut. And I've reserved, hopefully they had one, I did a book last minute, hopefully for a nice window view. Right at the front there with the sea views, nice breeze coming in. I'll give you a little look at the menu here as well while we're here. So here's all your appetizers, poppadoms. The spicy onion dip with the poppadom is amazing. And then you've got your veggie starters. Laura loves the onion bhaji. Chef's specials. There's your butter chicken. That's what I normally go for, but I go for medium spice. I go for a little bit more spicy. Vegetarian specialities. If you want to have a look at this menu, you can always pause the screen. You've got your non-veggie starters. So this is the one I like, chicken tikka, and the chicken and cheese tikka as well. Tandoori chicken. I also like this one, the chicken pakora is really good. Sizzling shashliks. So you can have it as a main as well. So you can have chicken tikka as a main if you want to. Biryani, that's what Laura normally gets. Your different flavoured rices and naan breads. I normally go for a cheese naan, which is delicious. You have got a kids menu as well. So if your kids aren't going to be into curries and stuff, you've got nuggets and chicken breast. You've also got wraps as well. The chicken tikka wrap is lovely. And then this is what you can do with your curries. So you pick your meat, you pick your flavour of sauce. So if you like a bit more tomatoey, or you like a bit more thick with onions, or you like the flavours of a vindaloo, and then you can pick your spice level, which is what I like, because you can love the flavour of a boona, but it'd be a little bit spicy for you. So you can get a boona with the chopped peppers and tomatoes, but you can have it mild, or you can have it far level. So you can play with the spice levels, but you're still going to get the flavours of the curries. So a lot of different Indian restaurants across Europe, UK as well, like a vindaloo will come vindaloo spice, but here you can have a vindaloo, love the flavour, quite, you know, the green chilies and stuff, but you can have it mild, medium, however you like it, spice level wise. Here we are then, so we're in nice and early. You can see loads of them have all got reserved on them. So I would try and come early if you don't have a reservation. So it's currently 6:30, 7:15. And these are the views that you've got. Nice sea breeze coming in. You can see how busy the beach still is. Just shows how hot it still is as well. 27 degrees out there. Yeah, nice breeze coming in through these windows here. Nice fresh air. And we can look down on the promenade. Watch people coming and going. Bit of people watching going on. Can't beat that. Right, well I've just shown you all the menu, so haven't got to go through that. Let me know what you would go for. I'm definitely going to go for the butter chicken, I think, medium. So I'm just waiting for Laura to join me, and I've ordered a couple of poppadoms. This is my favourite dip. It's like a spicy oniony dip. It's absolutely gorgeous. Quite spicy, so you can always tone it down with the yogurt, but I like it spicy. Love the poppadoms in here. Okay, so Laura's joined us.
I'm here, finally.
Turned up late.
Not even 5 minutes.
Turned up late. We had to order more poppadoms because I couldn't resist.
And they are nice though, the dips.
Can't resist a good poppadom. What have you ordered? Gone for something simple today.
It's the first time looking after myself, so I've got onion bhaji to start, because I love onion bhajis, and I've just got chicken tikka, my main, and loads of portion chips, and you're going to have most of them.
Some of the chips, yeah. So just chicken tikka mains. I did point it out on the menu before.
Yeah.
Still lovely views out there. Just watching everyone down there on the beach. Loving life down there. Having fun on the beach at this hour. Can't be bad, can it? 7 o'clock. Still having a swim. Okay, here we go. So here's my chicken tikka with cheese sizzling away there. Lovely. And then Laura's well done onion bhajis with that lovely dusty salt they put on them. Oh, I'm gonna absolutely woof this. Been craving this.
And can't beat onion bhaji.
Okay, so here's my cheese naan. Look how nice and cheesy and thick that is. Full of gooey cheese there. Feel our rice. chicken tikka butter chicken. Looks amazing. Chips, and we're just waiting on Laura's sizzling tikka to come along. Breeze is blowing in nicely. Lovely chilled music on. Oh, I can't wait for this. I wish they served this. I wish there was a tandoori hut in Florida, Laura. Oh, here's Laura's tikka sizzling away there. Now, if you had smell-o-vision, it smells incredible. Oh, dig in. Dig in. Well, that was absolutely delicious. Just what the doctor ordered, that was.
Oh my god, yeah. Full now, happy.
And I've got a little bit of butter chicken for lunch tomorrow. Lovely. Lovely. I managed to resist the temptation of dessert. I've eaten so many cakes and sweets and stuff. But the spicy curry, just don't do it like that. What way are we?
This way.
Look, see, Laura's dropping me back off from a car, which I left in Las Americas after the live stream. I drove to Las Americas, did the live stream, walked to here. So Laura's going to drop me off from a car, but Laura doesn't know where she's parked. Where have you parked?
In the underground?
Ah, you didn't park at the top?
No, I spaced out. I know.
Spaced out when there's like a load of free spaces everywhere.
I know.
Ah, well. That was absolutely gorgeous. If you're looking for Tandoori Hut, it's right on the beachfront in Los Cristianos. Right next to the kids' play area. They've got one in Las Americas as well. So if you're in Las Americas, just put it in Google. Google Maps will take you straight there. Right. Get me back to Las Americas, get the car. We'll give Rio a little walk. So, here's the little monster. Happy to be home, loving life, stretched out, loving the fusses. Aren't you, Rio? Hey. Loving the fusses, loving being back home, aren't you? Hey, good boy. He loves his holiday though. He's with another dog the whole time. He absolutely loves it. Black Labrador. Loves it. He has a little holiday himself. Well, on that note, guys, I am absolutely done in. I didn't sleep at all on the flight with it being so hot. I'm absolutely knackered. It's 9 o'clock and I am so ready for bed. So thank you all very much for watching. Do please hit the thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe. If you want the car hire, Sanasti car rental, sanasti.com. If you fancy a nice cocktail in Los Cristianos at Buddy's Bar, get yourself down. And if you're over to Tenerife, have a wonderful time. It's very hot, so be prepared for the heat. Look after yourselves. Look out for pickpockets and things. Keep your wits about you. But you will have an amazing time. And I will see you very soon. I've plenty of Tenerife content on the way, live streams, etc. So stay tuned. But thank you all very much. Let me know your thoughts on the Jet2 flight as well. I'd like to know. Those window blinds, very strange. But I'm off to bed. Thank you very much. Stride on.